Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You guys, we made it. We made it to JoJo Day. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me. We did it. We made it to JoJo Day. I am so flippin' excited to see what is going to happen on the show. It was so bizarre last time. And so sad and bizarre and just everything. It was like everything. We hit every emotional tone. We hit surprise, anger, fear, sadness, disgust, everything. The disgust being that, you know, the baby ate Poochie at the end. Basically ate him. Absorbed, ate, whatever you want to call it. He's gone. Well, I don't know if he's gone. He's, I don't know what's happening, you guys. But yeah, as you can imagine, we have a lot to get into. Shock, I know, on a JoJo Day that we have a lot to get into. So before I get started on my giant rant, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I am glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you're joining me on those YouTubes, please, 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 I wish you would hit like and subscribe for me. That does help me and my channel a whole lot. So thank you in advance for that. All right, guys. We had a lot going on last time. First of all, rest in peace, Foo Fighters. I'm bummed, but I gotta say, in terms of like deaths, Bakio's was sadder because we had Narancho like freaking out afterwards. But it kind of reminds me of like, it's almost that it's sad to see you go, but it's not a good thing. But you know what I mean? It was almost kind of like a positive spin on it. In terms of JoJo deaths, I think it was, It could have been a lot more like gut-wrenching, let's put it that way. I am gonna miss Fu, but I gotta say, they really went out like it felt like it was more or less on their terms. I don't know if on their terms is a good way to put it, but I think you know what I'm getting at. They really were able to live during the time that they were like in the prison and everything because of Jolyne, because of the impression that she made, because of having friends, it was a very sweet, beautiful message. And in the end, they really could have taken Anasui's body. Like, he was offering it up, but I thought that's where we were going with this. I'm like, oh my God, this is where we're going with this? And no. They were just like, nah. And they actually explained about the memory disc too, that like, no, that wouldn't be, it wouldn't be me. And I was happy being me, and I'm going out being me. And you got to respect that. And I'm going to miss them a whole lot. But we got our first one down. First and only. You know what? I'm manifesting right now that we're just going to have a happy ending. Everything's going to be good. We're all going to make it out. We're going to go through some stuff first. I have no doubt. But we're all going to make it out. Am I naive for kind of wanting the baby to be... now that the baby has eaten Poochie, I've got to imagine, like, it's not just going to be the baby anymore. It's going to be some kind of fusion of the two of them. And, oh, by the way, it was explained to me that the bone that Poochie offered was his bone. Because I didn't even think about this during the reaction. But afterwards, I was like, wait. Wasn't the bone in the baby? Like, wasn't the bone the baby? So how did we get the bone? It was not the same bone. Problem solved. Yeah, we had some big developments with just like, I'm loving these flashbacks with Dio. We're getting to see a different side of him, but at the same time, I'm like, I would love to think that maybe like someone actually reached him and he did actually like have some kind of caring or feeling or something for like another person. But like, at the end of the day, I just feel like Dio he's just manipulating. We're just seeing a different side of it now. In the past, we've really only ever seen him kind of like losing his stuff, fighting someone in this family. So we get to see like the real, just kind of like aggressive side come out. Or we've seen him like using the flesh buds, or like just kind of, I mean, we did in part 3, we did see him being charming a few times, you know, like we did see a little bit of this, but now I feel like we're really, really, really getting to see, like what he's capable of with that almost like supernatural, like charisma. And so that's very interesting. I was corrected, however. I thought that we were bringing Dio back. When Poochie's like, Dio, are you looking? Are you watching? It's time. I'm like, oh my God, they're bringing Dio back. No, that was not the point of that quote, apparently. Just that, kind of what I said before, like something about the whole plan about heaven is connected to the baby. And I don't really know how, like, I don't even know what the heaven thing is. Because I feel like Dio's whole thing was just to kind of rule over others. And I'm like, is that what we're doing? Is it going to be heaven on earth? Is it going to be like everyone's being controlled? That's all I can think of. But I don't really know. Does it have something to do with the heavens? Like, okay, so you guys told me way back, like, we're never going to have JoJo's in space, which I'm sad about. I think JoJo's in space will be really, really fun. But, like, is it, I keep on thinking, like, I'm just trying to think of other ways, like, I'm trying to think outside the box. And, like, the whole, like, heaven thing, I'm thinking, oh, he's a priest, we're talking about heaven, we're talking about, like, somebody's version of paradise. Are we talking about the actual heavens? Are we talking about, because he did say, like, it's a new moon and everything, like, is there some kind of celestial alignment that's going to, I don't know. You know what, at this point, I really just honestly don't freaking know. But yeah, guys, Jolyne, we got to see Jolyne just being a boss. And I love how he was like, I thought you were just like a scared little girl. It's like, bro, you just did exactly what Dio always did. And that's underestimate the power of this family and inadvertently drive that power out of them by backing them into a corner. And it's like, yeah, no. Did you learn nothing from, apparently not. So yeah, she had a great moment. We said goodbye to Foo Fighters. We have Poochie get eaten. Oh, by the way, you guys did bring up to me that the thing with Weather Report where Whitesnake like took the form of Weather Report, I'm like, I don't remember Whitesnake being able to do that. It wasn't exactly a shape-shifting thing. It was more related to like what we saw Whitesnake do in the dream sequence one with like the goo and the like making people see things, I guess. It was a little bit more like that. So I'm like, oh, okay, well that makes sense then. Because I just thought he straight up shape-shifted. And I'm like, I do not remember that being in Whitesnake's job description. But okay, as the explanation does help. The last thing I wanted to address was that we know where the bone comes from now. And now it is more confusing than ever as to why the baby has the star. Because I was thinking like, oh, this is cut and dry. The bone comes from Jonathan's body, and there's some of Jonathan in the baby. No. The bone did not come from, the bone came from Dio's head. So now I have the only thing I can think of is that, you know, Poochie mentioned at the end of the last episode, oh, hey, I think this is what I had written in the book, too. So now we don't have to consult the book. Because I only had, like, one thing written this week. He mentioned that, like, the baby was kind of composed of, like, all the criminals in the solitary confinement that had gotten, like, absorbed through the plant process. And we do know that Jolyne, for a hot minute, was also being, like, turned into a plant. Maybe it got some of Jolyne's DNA? DNA, I guess? I don't know, guys. I'm not great with biology anyway, and this just is a whole new world. But yeah, so like maybe there's some of Jolyne in the baby. Which would kind of make sense as to why the baby was like, mama. He didn't say mama, but he's being pretty cute. I don't know. I find the baby cute. I am weird. And I just think the baby is just a little bit, I'm probably going to really regret that when I see whatever kind of horrible, hideous like abomination was created when Poochie got absorbed by the baby. So I'm probably going to really regret saying that the baby is cute, but I stick by it. I think the baby's kind of cute. All right, guys, I only have a couple things to show you today. Squish Platinum is almost done. He's coming along so well. He's so squishy. He's even squishier than a Squishmallow, and that's really saying something. But for now, I think I showed you, did I show you the Cockyween from the mystery bag that I got? I showed them to you, right? I feel like I did that last week. So I went back, and I got the last two that they had, and I'm like, maybe I'll get, look at what I got. It's the last two. This is so weird that I would have gotten these exact two. Like, because you don't know which one you're getting. So, like, it's crazy to me that I just happened to get them. So let me put them back with Cockyween now, because I had them on my desk so I could show them to you, and now they can go back over here on my pile of stuff that I still have to put up on my Jojo shelf. All right, guys, that's about all I got for now. I'm so curious to see where this is going. Without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right into the next episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Let's do this. Oh, we're not even doing a recap. Whoa. What lies beyond it? Oh, he's... So he okay, yeah. Oh, someone who's very disciplined. Okay. So this makes total sense then, to get someone who wanted to be a priest. So then was it just chance, or did he seek him out? Oh my god, this was literally all planned. So that's why he went to the prison. Wow. Those are the words, yeah, the words. We did like this Winter Soldier type thing. Oh. Can you, whoa. Let go of your stand. Wait. You're decaying, Sam. What are you? Oh my god. Because because they're etched on. Oh my, oh, this was so well planned out. Oh my god. Oh! And there we go. They'll be drawn to each other, yeah. The location is the prison. I mean, we had this planned. Holy cow. And there's the... Ah! Oh my god. He's like... Oh no, he's got the star! No, they did fuse. Heaven will appear. So is it some kind... Is it like an eclipse or something? Is it... Or no, maybe not. Are we? I'm sorry. Is Poochie in there? Or are we speaking with Dio right now? What is... Oh, my... Oh. The time of heaven. Guys, I think there's going to be some kind of... Okay, I think there might be some kind of, like, celestial event that's about to happen. Like, maybe I've been coming at this all wrong. Maybe it's not. Maybe heaven is not like, oh, we're making heaven on earth. Like, you know, it's going to be Dio's idea of heaven. Maybe it literally has to do with the heavens, like with something, oh my god. Oh, that scene was so wild. Dio had this plan. So, I don't know if he sought out someone who, he probably did. He wasn't going to leave that up to fate, I feel like. But then, so he was looking, because what we know about many of Dio's followers during that time was like they were paid, they were controlled like by Dio with flesh buds. There was no one who there were very few people who genuinely wanted to be there. And Anyaba was one of them. But even she had interests outside of Dio. You know, she had a kid. But if you were looking for someone who is just like, you're looking for the discipline, for that pious kind of like, that's hug your daddy. Hug your daddy, hug him, and never let him go. Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. So what? Oh my God. I have so many questions. Oh God. I need to focus. I have so many questions about the stand and all this stuff, you guys. Okay. We're here. So now we're headed somewhere else or somewhere else in the prison. Oh, hey, buddy. We haven't seen you in a hot minute. How you been? Yeah, this is gonna be difficult. Are there any ghost rooms in here? Okay. So that's okay. So we're... Oh, come on. We got the disc. Okay, cool. Oh, you're a good friend. So, we're... Oh. No. Oh, she means like big leave. Like, let's GTFO. We could totally do... We were here by choice all this time. We know what he's planning. Yeah! Heck yeah! Let's go, baby girl. Let's go. Why don't... Go with it. We could totally adopt you. We could totally adopt you. Huh? Oh, hey, I see the belly button piercing. No one's left to help. Where did Anasui go? Oh, they're in... Okay. Oh, because Foo Fighters died? Maybe he's depressed. Yeah, but they didn't have Stan, Sweet Pea. She knows. She knows about it, thank God. Sweet, sweet Emporio. I don't know if we have time. We know. We've got to get to wherever... How would he know that? I get it. He knows just how... Ooh. Oh, wait, that's cool. We got to see, like, the ghost, that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, didn't we have a couple more... Oh, no, I guess we had taken care of all of them. I was gonna say, weren't there a few more people? Oh. Oh. Wow. I take it this is your stand. Oh, you know what? You gotta stay looking good no matter what. Mew Mew. Jailhouse Rock makes sense. It sounds like they're willing to, yeah, they just, as long as you don't get in the way, you can, but that's not it. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, there are plans. I don't think you're understanding. Whoa, what does Jailhouse Rock do? Huh? Oh. Oh! Oh my God! Do we just teleport? What happened? What? Yeah, we haven't seen guests in a while, too. What happened? Ow! Oh! Grab a pen as soon as you can. What? Who wrote this? Jolyne or the stand? You can only retain up to 3 new pieces of information. Oh my god. 3, defeat the user. Her name is Mimio. Okay, she wrote this on herself. Something happened and she wrote things on herself. You did, probably. Or maybe Emporio. Oh, it makes you forget. Oh my god. You left yourself like a trail of breadcrumbs. They just brought her back? That is kind of weird. She was in like the max security. Huh? You've got one in your hand. Oh my god. Are we're forgetting things already? What on earth? I think you did, yeah. Did you see her write it? Can only retain up to 3 new pieces. Okay. You put in too much info. Probably, yeah. Probably. How long has this been going on? Can we retain all that, though? Or no? You seem to have, like, no... Jolyne, the prison... Wait. Oh, okay, we're gonna read it. Sign of temporary amnesia brought on by a great shock you received while in the hole. Okay. You can only memorize up to 3 things at a time. You can still remember the past, but if you memorize a 4th new thing, you will forget 1. Oh, God! However, since this will not affect your life as a prisoner, you were sent back to the female wing 2 days ago. Okay, that's why. Because they deemed it as she needed to be out of the hole. 2 days ago. Oh, great. How much progress has Poochie made in 2 days? Defeat the user. Her name is Miu. Okay. Oh, man. That's a really, really cool ability, I gotta say. So if you had to pick 3 things to remember, it would be defeat the user and the name. I guess it's 2 things. Go see Emporio. Wash your hands. Don't... Yeah. Oh. Huh. I thought we weren't gonna do that anymore, Jolyne. I thought we weren't gonna do that no more. Oh. Okay. Okay. Can we retain all that? Oh. You're kidding. I wonder if she has to stay in a range for this to work. Yeah, we learned a 4th thing. Okay, and that's why. Ratty, platinum blonde hair, fishnets. Oh, crap. Now we learned too much. You learned too much, babe. Shoot! We have to be real careful. Hey, Irmas! Okay, so we learned everything. Cool, we're all on the same page, but we lost FF. Yeah, we lost them. I'm sorry. Oh, somebody hug Emporio. I hate seeing him sad. Oh, we're remembering how. Oh, we're gonna pour one out for you. Yes, we are, because we know how much you loved your water. Oh, now you have someone else to avenge. Who's the poster supposed to be of? Uh-oh, we really don't want to do that. Uh-oh. You would remember that if you read your pocket. Just give your ticket to, okay. That makes sense, because now you can just have their lunch. So Gas appears to be aware of what is going on here. I gave my food ticket to Gas. Yeah, we gotta be real careful how much info we're putting in. Go see Emporio. Okay. Yes. You're starting to put it together. Now don't lose it. Just learn. Maybe we should just learn like a thing at a time, just to be safe. Give my food ticket to Gas. Well, because they're having a little bit of a case of deja vu there, babe. Oh. The skirt says delicious. You know what's so funny? I like, without knowing, did my makeup kind of like that today. It's written down somewhere. It's written down somewhere, isn't it? Oh! What? You know what? Oh, you seem to know an awful lot. Well, we've probably been doing this for the whole 2 days. I'm sorry, what on earth did you just do to that hot dog? What? Oh, we're trying to wipe it. No! No, she's trying to wipe off her. Oh, you. Dang it. Shoot. I was going to say she doesn't seem too threatened by that, but I guess she was. Oh, son of a gun. Oh, she's like, I'll let you have that. And she took the letter too. Oh, it's because of the bars. 3 memories. That and having no memories is terrible, as we've seen from Jojo. And they just, it's like a learned helplessness kind of thing. Oh, because we know with Jojo having no memories, he was like practically, he was so like just despondent. Oh, and you ripped you? Yeah, but you forgot something. This is Jolyne we're talking about. We just need that one thing. Okay, all right. And get a pen. Get a pen. Your dad matters to you. Can go see Emporio. Oh! She just needs, yeah. That you just need to get out of here and say, oh! Oh! Oh my, ah! Oh my God, baby boy! Oh my God, what happened here? This had to have been set up. Oh my God, he got electrocuted. Does he have things written too? He does. It must happen. Oh my God. Oh, he's bleeding out of his eye. Oh my God, where is he? Ah! Oh God. Oh, so it happened to him too. Memory one, I spilled my water. How many times has this happened to him? He could die. He could die. Power shorting out. Power shorting. So all they know is that they need to get to see each other. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, shoot. Is that why she went to trap Emporio? Go see, but that's crazy the way that, oh my God, her still like just had like a muscle memory, but not exactly. Oh, we said so. Okay. Hang on, let me see. I gotta click watch credits anyway. What was that? that we were looking at? Oh, we have like it's a computer. This is what's plugged in? It's a computer with like sticky notes and a picture. Was he doing that to try and get him to like remember what she looked like? But then he spilled his water. Now I don't know if that was like a trap. I don't think it was. Was it just a coincidence that he spilled his water and he's getting electrocuted over and over and over and he can't remember what he needs to do? He has to keep reading it and he has to keep... See, the thing is, the fourth thing is where you start to, like, lose it. Oh, my God, but Jolyne, though. Jolyne, I mean, it is almost kind of like a muscle memory. It really is. Because Stone Free was able to, like, remember what was on her skin and just... Was it that Stone Free remembered what was on her skin, or did Stone Free just retain, like... Because we know that Star Platinum retained, like, a little bit of... Oh, it is. It's like that. It's like when Jolyne was etched on the arm. Because I think that, like... I think that it was Jojo remembering Jolyne when that happened. But I think that Star Platinum had a little bit of the memory as well. Because it was when Star Platinum came out that turned up on his arm. And it turned up on her arm, too. So is it that, like, Stone Free has a little bit of that and was able to, like, sew it into her arm? Maybe that's it. I don't know. That was, oh, my God. That is a sick stand. I gotta say, you could really mess somebody up with that. Because it's not just that they can't make any progress forward. It's that eventually they're just going to be so despondent from just sort of this meaningless loop that they're just going to, like, give up on everything completely. Wow, guys, that was really, really good. Oh, man. So Poochie is like Poochie 2.0. I don't know what's going on there because, I can't believe this all happened in one episode. This feels like so much that they put into one episode. So first off, we had Dio like, oh, man. Oh, he had this all planned out. There was a part of me that was like, I wonder if Poochie just put all this together based on, like, stuff that he knew of Dio and his just... And I mean, in a way, he has, but, like, Dio had this planned out from the start. Dio had this planned out from the start. Now, I don't know exactly what he meant by he would let go of his stand for a little bit, and then the words were etched onto the stand, and he knew that the baby, being, like, a part of his stand, would recognize the words and go to Poochie. So I get, like, why he did it. I just, like, did he literally just give up a little bit of his stand? Because I always wondered that. I'm like, I'm reaching here, and I don't think this is correct. I think it's because they're the same type of stand. But I always wondered, like, how did Star Platinum, like, acquire Zilworldo? Like, he just kind of, like, learned it like a Pokemon, you know? And I get that, like, it's like stands can evolve. And they can, like, learn kind of new things based on, like, what they need in that situation. And knowing that they were sort of the same type of stand, and it adds up a lot because Star Platinum was always very fast. It makes sense that eventually he would be able to, like, take control of time. But when he said, like, he let go of his stand a little bit, I immediately thought, like, oh my God, is that why he specifically was able to, like, get Zilworldo? And I don't know. I don't think so, but it did cross my mind. I'm probably heavily misinterpreting that. But so okay, I think my dreams of the baby, I think that they're quashing those dreams. Because first of all, there's no more baby. Like, they fused. And that's pretty obvious. Like, he clearly has a very different... So there's no baby. Also, if the baby is literally made of, like, it has spawned forth from Dio's... Oh! That's what he meant. Because the bone, he, like, had the disc at first in his head. And then... So that was a little part... Okay, that's what he meant. I'm sorry. He gave him... That bone was, like, actually a part of his stand. Because when he first goes in, when he takes Poochie's hand and he went into his head, it was like almost like getting the disc a little bit, was what I took it to mean. And then he goes in and he gets the bone. So that was a little piece of, okay. All right. So that makes sense. I thought he kind of like had to leave a little bit of it behind, like maybe in the final fight or something in order for this to happen. But no, that makes way more sense. I was severely overcomplicating as usual. So that makes sense though. And I said that in the previous episode about why he would value Poochie so much. And that's because, you know, what you have here is someone who genuinely wants to follow you of their own volition and really just kind of like, I feel like, does not have any other motivations, you know? Because like I mentioned, Enyaba was very loyal to Dio, but even Enyaba like had a family, I guess, outside of Dio, or at least a son. But for somebody who, you know, has chosen a lifestyle of focusing on nothing but their deity and everything else falls away, that would be of real value to Dio. Like, I see that. I see that. And you guys, I think, like, kind of hinted at that in the past, too. That, like, it kind of makes sense that he would be a priest and everything. But now, like, that really adds up. So, yeah, he's for real using him. What I didn't see coming was that Dio just had all of his plan. Like, he had the whole thing planned. When he gave him the bone, I'm like, oh, okay. So he's like, very vaguely, if you ever kind of need me, here you go. What I didn't see coming was that he knew about all of this during like the big fight. So that's just like the fact that he, even in his final moments during that fight with Jojo, probably knew that like this wasn't the end, that does drive me a little crazy. It feels reminiscent of when I knew that he got Jonathan's body. And I'm like, so after all that, he still kind of like came out with something. So that was why. And now Jolyne has a new mission to seal all of this away. So then what was in the notebook was how to do this. He had that written. That's what I'm guessing. He had that written in the notebook. Is that correct? Or no? Was there something else written in the I don't know. They haven't really said specifically, but I'm assuming what was written in the notebook were the words, how, like where to go, etc. The coordinates. So now, like I said, now I'm really thinking like this is not a plan to make paradise. This is something but I still don't know why though. Because I would assume that ultimately the goal is to just control everything. But maybe that is the plan, but the way to do it is we have to be in a certain place at a certain time for some kind. It really feels like it's going to be like a celestial event. Like, that's the vibe that I'm getting. I don't know if that's right. Maybe I'm just inferring wrong. But it feels like the whole, like, new moon thing and the whole having to be in a certain spot at a certain time, it feels like something is going to happen that is going to enable Poochie/baby to do something that takes control of the whole world. That's kind of how it's feeling. So maybe it was less about heaven and more about, like, the heavens. Is that... I don't know. You can't tell me if I'm on something. I mean, you can tell me if I'm onto something. You just can't tell me what I'm onto. You know what I mean? You can tell me if I'm warm or if I'm cold. Am I getting warmer or am I getting colder? That's all I need to know. Oh my God. The whole, like, so much of the focus of, if part 5 was all about kind of like, the major themes were like resolve and a dream and stuff like that. The major theme of this one is like memory and the connections that we make because of it. Because this is like the third time in like a few episodes in a row that we've had them mention how, like, memory is everything. And Jojo was, like, wasting away without his memories. Jolyne can't get very much done without her short-term memory. And if you're just caught in a loop like that of just always kind of being disoriented and not really, like, knowing what's going, like, that eventually will just, like, kind of wear away at you until it, like, takes away your will to live. And of course we had FF in the last episode talking about how, like, all those memories made them up as a person and kind of enabled them to live a real life. We did get to see Hermes really quick, and Hermes has a new mission now, and I just love pouring one out, you guys. That was such a good, that was so good. So now we have more revenge. We have more revenge to live for. Weatherport seemed like very depressed. I'm guessing maybe because FF is gone. Like, FF wasn't around very long, but it was implied that, like, we had built bonds. We had had good times. We had, you know, if you want to call it that when we're all in a prison, a very unsavory environment, but still, you know, I think Jailhouse Rock is really, really cool. That is a very, very clever and very powerful stand if you know how to use that. As we can see. But here's the thing. This is Jolyne we're talking about. And I don't think anything is going to stop her at all. Like, we need to get out of here and we need to get to whatever Poochie is planning. Poochie, what are we calling Poochie now? Are we still calling him Poochie? Because he's definitely, like, he's got an upgrade in his look. Yeah, since the baby didn't really have a name, I guess, we're just sticking with Poochie, probably. All right, guys. That was really, really good. That was a fun one to, like, follow all the, like, oh, having to leave your son, and then all the breadcrumbs get taken off you. But it's Jolyne. And Stone Free was not about to let her get away without a little message. And that is pretty cool. I really hope Emporio's okay. He is getting the snot shocked out of him. I hate seeing him get hurt. You know how I feel about kids and animals, and Emporio's just such a sweetie pie, and I'm hating seeing him sad and upset and hurt. And we need a win. We need a win, you guys. We have a win in that he's got the disc. That's another thing. Like, how intense must this big event be that they're like, we don't even care if you go back to Jojo. Take his memories back, put them back together. Like, we don't even care. Just don't try to, or not go back to Jojo, but get the disc back to Jojo, because we can't escape the prison. That's one of the things that they don't want her to do. But, like, they don't even care that Jojo will be, like, back. You know? They're even willing to let her live. How big of a deal must this be that all seems insignificant at this point? It's pretty scary. It's pretty scary. So, all right, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, for the love of God, I cannot do this without you. There is so much happening right now, and I'm all over the place, you guys. I'm all over the place. So please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.